Okay, the next question will be for you, Mr. Harrell. What can be done to improve transportation within Forsyth County?
Well, I do serve on the Transportation Committee. I have been working hard for the last 3.5 years to get these things done. We meet regularly and with our consultants, with our representative on the GDOT board, and also we go down and talk to GDOT chairman and folks down there. We lobby for the things that we're looking to have from the state. The state doesn't have a lot of money. One of the key issues I ran on was transportation. SPLOST 6 was essentially designed to be a transportation 1-cent sales tax, and we have spent a good bit of SPLOST 6 on road improvements. It shows all over the county, in addition to what we've been able to get from the state. And we'll continue to do that. I have no interest in the regional transportation get-together. Never send the money out of the county and expect to get it back in 100% or without strings.
Thank you. Mr. Shore, do you need the question repeated?
No, I'm good. To me, I strongly believe that problems cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that created them. What we need to do is look at innovative solutions to solve our transportation problems. We do have some revenue issues, but we have more of a spending issue. What we need to do is look at every single way that we can to save and conserve the taxpayers' dollars and get the maximum amount of efficiency from every dollar. When it comes to transportation, we need, instead of 4-laning every single road as the first or second option, nobody wants to live in a county with that. We need to look at improving the flow of traffic, putting in turn lanes, timing of lights, timing of signals, looking at talking with transportation engineers to find ways besides 4-laning the county, innovative solutions.
Levant, would you like for me to read the question?
No, I'm good. Unfortunately, the SPLOST 6 money that we're waiting on right now, some of it has been obviously slowed down because the sales receipts have slowed down the economy. So not as many of the roads that were anticipated going in as quick as they were going in are going to happen. Some of the roads are not going to go in all off the SPLOST 6 like they originally planned. They're only going to be able to get some plans done of some, plans in right-of-ways on other things, unfortunately. But one of the biggest things, if you would do, when you're doing planning and zoning and allowing certain commercial stuff and really dense residential stuff, put it on the roads that are already widened. Make common sense. Don't put them on little 2-lane roads where obviously you're going to have problems and you don't have the funds to widen those roads yet. And won't have the roads widened in time for the new commercials and stuff that's approved. So definitely put stuff where it belongs and follow your UDC maps. And it just make a lot more common sense.
Thank you. Let's see, Mr. Levant, and now we have Mr. Vinco.
Regarding the transportation infrastructure, there's a lot of commercial development that's gone within the county. Forsyth County used to be a rural community. And now so much development's occurred that there is catch-up work definitely to occur on the transportation side in certain areas. That doesn't mean that we have to play catch-up in certain areas, but we don't have to, again, overexceed and then put an infrastructure that potentially would, again, not be warranted with future development. One big decision that will be coming up is the Transportation Act of 2010. And I think the commission is going to have to decide on who are we going to align ourselves with the district if these 1% sales tax is taken in for regional projects. And right now, if we are with the Atlanta Regional Commission, that would be detrimental to Forsyth County, in my opinion. We need to align ourselves demographically, which I personally believe would be more towards matching with the Georgia Mountains Commission versus the Atlanta Regional.
Again, the sake of time, let's see.
Just a couple.
One more person.
Oh, we did?
Okay. Does just wait, everybody spoke on that question, I believe. So what I would ask at this time is that Mr. Harrell will start with you for a rebuttal.
Okay. Talking to say that we're spending too much money on roads, I don't understand that. We will continue to need money for roads. Turn lanes and time lights, we do that. A lot of what we just did, Majors in 9, Castleberry in 9, 20, and Post Road and Highway 9. These were major intersection improvements. That's what we have been doing. So I don't understand the comments on that. In terms of we need to use an engineering firm, I think Moreland Alta Valley would be surprised to learn that they are not an outstanding transportation engineering firm.
Okay, Mr. Levent, would you like a rebuttal? Anything you've heard? I don't know why my numbers are not going with yours. Mr. Shore, I have him as the next one. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Shore.
Sure. Many of the transportation projects from SPLOST 4 and SPLOST 5, we didn't have sufficient funds for. They were moved to SPLOST 6. We need someone with financial experience that can manage those assets in a better fashion. I'm the only one up here running with a financial background. We need to make sure that the tax dollars that we are putting into the system are being spent with the maximum amount of efficiency.
Okay, if my numbers are correct, Mr. Levent, and then Mr. Venko.
All right, unfortunately, because the money is so tight, the state has all the state highways that are most of our problems right now have been in the works, and they are 5 to 7 years behind what they wish to be. Unfortunately, 9 that we all wish was widened already down from here south has been pushed back to at least 10 years now, they're thinking, because of the slowdown in the economy. And a lot of the SPLOST 6 money is going to have to roll, and hopefully if people do vote for SPLOST 7, I know there's people don't have a lot of confidence in the government right now because of the way they've wasted all our money, but unfortunately we're going to need that to get any of those road improvements in. And I don't know how planning somebody's financial retirement fund equates to government finances, though.
Clarification, transportation and infrastructure is definitely top of my list. The thing that I fear, though, you have to look at things objectively, is you've heard earlier tonight, sewer lines that are going into areas that aren't being utilized, that aren't bringing in revenue. So when you're talking about an expenditure like transportation, we've got to make sure that we're not overbuilding. Yes, we have catch-up to do, believe me. No question about that, and that's something that has to be addressed, that I will do as commissioner. At the same time, you got to do your due diligence. Everyone can scream transportation, roads, 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 and if we overbuilt on roads, just like we overbuilt on commercial, then we might find that we've got roads going to nowhere, like bridges in Alaska or other places. So again, it's all about due diligence. And as far as Mr. Shore's comment that he's the only one that has a financial background, I strongly disagree. As a matter of fact, from personal he's as a personal financial planner, or instead, dealing with large budgets. I've dealt with had responsibilities over $100 million. So I think that would warrant financial background serving corporate America over the last 20 years.